Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last time we got our newest companion in Zevran here. Hello Zevran, say hi. And yeah, so this is going to be our completed party. Just about, so this is what you're going to see most of for the rest of the game, with some exceptions. Obviously Shale will be with us, more than likely for the Golem questline and the Deep Roads, so that'll be an interesting. We'll probably leave Alistair behind for that one. And actually, we might bring Shale along for most of it, because he's a really good tank, I think. Let's go ahead and keep going. We're headed off. I think we're going to this, yeah, this place first. And we're going to have some combat to do here. The Darkspawn are attacking. We need to make sure we save as many people as possible, but odds are we won't really save a whole lot. Because these refugees die pretty quickly. And they have some pretty powerful people. Namely in the back. And look at them all. Alright, we need to get those archers. How are we doing health-wise? Oh, we're doing badly health-wise. Do you have any potions? Wow, this is a mistake. Okay, good. Get on him. Good. Alright, everybody on him. Can we put this on Zevran? Nice, okay. Good. Alright. Oh my god, there's so many still. Yes. Oh, that's nice, actually. Everybody on them. Go ahead and heal. I said everybody on this guy. Zevran needs a heal. Everybody on this guy. Zevran's dead. That was really close on me. Seal up. I think he's gone. Am I attacking anybody? I don't know. Heal. Oh, that hits him all the way over there. Well, that's pretty nifty. Everybody on him? Can you heal Alistair? Good. Good. Alright, everybody on them. Heal them again. Good. And that's all we've got, so this has to be enough. Okay. Have another heal. This isn't gonna be enough. I have other potions I can use here. You need to get up here. Like, doesn't this affect your strength being so far away? Try to kill that guy while Alistair is over here suffering. You drink a potion.
I shall do so. Must it always be?
Heal them. Group heal. Alright. Good. Everybody on him. We need you to be behind. Stun him. Heal him. Okay. I think we've got it. Oh yeah. We just gotta kill this dude. Oh, I can't reach him. Come on. Everybody on him. Oh, we cut his head off there. That's awesome. Shield bash him. All right.
Hey, watch it!
Very good. And we even saved some of the refugees. Not bad, not bad. Alright, loot them. Got a healing potion. That's good. What else we got around here?
All right.
Elf root, nice. You guys are okay if I take all your stuff, right? Surely, considering we just saved your lives. Healing potions, money, all good stuff. Everything. See, on Nightmare mode, I really like it. Everything feels fairly valuable. Big fan of it. You guys okay?
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome. Got some more elf food over here. Okay. Yep, that's everything here. Alright, let's continue on to Denerim. And we're actually probably going to stop at the camp just to get rid of our injuries.
And I'm off.
Actually, let's talk to Zevran. He hasn't been talked to yet.
Here I am.
Here you are. Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Why did you want to leave the crows exactly?
Well, now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
So, you're simply bored. You didn't choose to join the crows? I don't know which one I... Let's go with number 3. But, what would you rather do?
Now that you mention it, I am not entirely certain. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
Yeah, it kind of throws a wrench in my canon with Rook. Although 7 years old, he could have still been born castless and then like got taken in by the crows. So maybe not. He just didn't really spend much time in the deep roads, if any. That sounds awful.
Oh, I don't know about that. The crows who are actually good enough to survive come to enjoy some of the benefits. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
And what is it you fancy exactly?
I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancied you?
Is this coming on a little strong? A little fast, I guess? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, well, I guess, how long do you think it took us to travel from where he ambushed us to the place we stopped at? There's not really like any good way to judge time and scale it, or in, you know, the scale of distance you traveled. Even so, I wouldn't say it's any more than a couple days, a few days, 3 or 4 days at the most. Yeah, and depending on how much time maybe we've been talking a lot. I don't know. And if you haven't noticed or guessed yet, this is who I plan on romancing. Although if you watched our Pathfinder series, you know that I'm pretty bad at romancing, apparently. Not at all.
This is good to know. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
And I guess all my complaining about him not being with the crows in Veilguard, I guess he does leave the crows, right? Although I felt like In Inquisition, doesn't he come back and he's part of the crows again? Is that... Maybe I'm misremembering. We see him again in Inquisition. Or at least we have the potential to, I think. Or is that Dragon Age 2? I don't remember. Either way, he probably would have been there for Antiva, right? Let's see. Won't the crows eventually find you?
Eventually can be a very, very long time if one plays one's cards right. Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
Plus 8 for him. Do I have anything gift-wise for you? I don't remember what he likes. I know he likes leather stuff. Does he like gold? You want gold?
I shall treasure it. Thank
He
you.
does like gold. Does he like silver bracelet?
You have excellent taste.
No. I'm pretty sure this is all for Ogren, all the alcohol. We got him up a little bit more. Okay, do I have anything to sell before we move on?
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure you'll...
We do need to get rid of that. I think it's time to sell my wedding clothes. No, we must hold on to them. I don't know why, but we're gonna hold on to them. We have enough runes, so we can do that.
Enchantment?
We need to enchant the Beastman's dagger here. And now we don't have the best enchantments right now, but get him a little bit of spell resistance would be nice. And then get him some lightning damage. It's only 1% lightning damage, or plus 1 lightning damage, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright. It's better than nothing, right? Let's move out.
Yes.
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 Look how cool this party screen looks. I don't know, they all look really cool, I think. Really fun. Okay. So we have that one done. I think when we have to come back over here, we'll go along the top here and get the battlefield there. And stop at Ben Lauren's lands too. Right now we're going to Denerim. Let's see what stops us here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have, Oh man, I really need to organize this, don't I? Okay, you have stealth, dirty fighting, dual weapon swing, below the belt. That's like an interrupt, right? Or is that a stun too? I don't think so. I think it interrupts, but we have flurry, mark of death. Target revealing weaknesses. Definitely need to be using that anytime we can. Swift strike to vulnerable area. That's also a good one. Momentum. We want to make sure that's active at all times for you. You have poison. Put that over here. Okay. Let's save it. Hi there.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I see. I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait. You're serious?
Why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
All right. Well, that was a better outcome for them. So I'm happy with that. I don't know if I've ever done that. Can I read that letter, by the way? Is that like a actual thing I can read? No, it's just letter. Type generic. It's just a generic letter. Alright, switch back to me. Really need a new helm. Honestly, we just need more money. Might have to do that money hack trick that I was told about. Because we are dirt poor still. Right? We're dirt poor? Yes, we are dirt poor. 6 sovereigns is dirt poor. Alright. So, we've got a few things to do
You think
here.
the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Win?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Win. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you are right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
What a good relationship they've got. What am I missing for this? Right, this distillation. Oh, she doesn't have improved herbalism? Really? What do you have? Oh, you have all these tactic stuff. Well, damn. Okay. Well, I'm not going to waste them on lesser healing potions unless we desperately need lesser healing potions. But don't I have a quest for you, Sarah?
Good day.
No. Okay, we must get that here in Denerim. Hi there.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods. The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
I was about to say.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
I'm pretty sure it's peas.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her bacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant.
What about bacon?
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
She's just hungry. Yeah, I liked her version. Can I interrupt this? Whatever this is? Maybe I should come back later.
I'm sorry, dear. It's nearly mealtime, but I have a few minutes I can spare. What can I do for you?
What are you doing?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar.
Ah, yes.
It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
I don't remember the chant having any passages about bacon.
Andraste, deliver us. If her grace were to hear this.
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
You know. That's very useful for somebody who can't remember the chant, I guess, huh? Can you tell me more about the chant?
Tell you about the chant? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the chantry.
Fine, then. What do you want to know?
What was the verse you were reciting just now?
It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though.
He sang it well, I take it.
He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boanne, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us.
What happened to him?
It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
Oh, he died?
He was in charge of the lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him.
Ah,
He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day and ran into the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned.
Jesus.
We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic.
What does the chant say about Darkspawn?
Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Darkspawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the mage lords assaulted the Golden City, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the chant of light, not the speech of light.
Sister, would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted.
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure.
You know, I just had a thought, like, it would have been really cool if in the Veil Guard, in order to defeat the elven gods, we actually had to go into the Fade and go to the Golden City. And that was like the last location. Not that I didn't think Minrathis was really cool. That last segment where it was all destroyed, you had to go through it. It'd been really cool to see the Golden City. I think, anyway. Does the chant mention elves?
Yes and no, dear.
The official version of the chant does not speak of the elves. Some of the dissonant verses, however, do mention the disciple Shartan.
And who was Shartan?
He was an elven disciple of the prophet. A former slave like Andraste herself, he rallied his people against the Imperium. He was given to the flames alongside Our Lady.
Why aren't his verses an official part of the chant?
Divine Renata had the verses removed during the Exalted March on the Dales.
Good old racism. What are dissonant verses?
The chant has changed over time. Some of the verses that were sung in the past were taken out. The canticles of Shartan were stricken from the chant in the Glory Age. They are no longer sung, though scholars still sometimes read them.
There's more than one version of the chant?
Of course. The official chant of light is written in Tevinter, but it is translated into the languages of the believers. Some ideas are lost in the process of translation, and words take on unintended meanings. There's a dreadful pun in the Orlesian version in the Canticle of Threnodies, and languages are always changing. The chant must adapt if it is to be understood by the people hearing it.
Interesting. Hello there. I have something to turn in.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
As there is but
2
one
gold, hell yeah.
one life.
Alright, back alley justice. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim's back alleys. In these dark times, we must work together against the common threat. Sergeant Kylan has brought disturbing news that should anger all righteous people. In our own alleyways, footpads, muggers, and miscreants lie in wait to profit from the chaos of our times. They infect us like a plague. A reward is available for any information on these lowlives. Sergeant Kylan has also offered a heavy purse for any brave souls that can best these brigands and make Denerim a safe place once again. This humble chanter has added to the reward as well. May the Maker bless all who heed this call. Missing in action. Recently, our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Maker bless these men and women, and have mercy on those who fell defending our children from the blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served in Tyrion Logain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon, he left his home and never returned. This chanter was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coin for anyone who finds this hero. The chant says, "In saving one man, you save us all." For if each of us lends a hand to aid his neighbor, anything is possible, especially now. Fazl's request. Master Fazl of the esteemed Guild of Free Sailors has informed this chanter that while about guild business he was waylaid by bandits via guile and other. What does that say? I don't know. He lost many valuables, but in particular an antique sextant was removed forcibly from his person. The sextant is of considerable symbolic value as it belongs to the first guild master of the Free Sailors. Master Fezzel described his assailant as masked, of foreign descent, perhaps Teventer or Free Marchers, and unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with this chanter for the return of his sextant. That is all. Logain's push. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of an imminent conflict. Teyrn Logain's honored forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common folk. While it is unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary for the brethren near the affected areas to respect the honored Teyrn by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Logain himself, and spiritual rewards will be generous. Yeah, we're probably gonna stop that, right?
One God, and he is our maker.
Sister Justine?
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
What's a curator do?
The archivist tends the books and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
What's so hard about that?
A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
How difficult is it to verify a relic?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
Balancing faith and reason is difficult, though.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
Do you think the Urn of Sacred Ashes is real?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
I've got to go. Farewell.
Of course. Enjoy your visit to the chantry.
What? No mention of dessert?
What else we got around here? I think there's a... yeah. There's a mage collective over here. Hello. Mages Collective Liaison.
Take this. You've earned it.
Thank you. Another 2 gold. There we go. Now we're making some money. Blood of Warning. While they tend to be careful and judicious in their use of force, the Templars do indeed make mistakes. I understand that several relatives of our friends among the collectives will soon become targets of the Chantry, and while I trust that this will not lead to lasting harm for those innocents, I wish to ensure that those targeted are fairly warned and evacuated before the Chantry can send its messenger, or its message. I ask that a noble soul take the bundle of vials attached to this missive and find the 4 homes the Chantry is likely to target in Denerim. Mark the front door of each home with the goat's blood from the vials. Those relatives will understand the message and evacuate before the Chantry can threaten them. This seems like a fairly obvious clue or hint that something's going on, right? Even to like the Chantry. A gift of silence. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Procure 10 lyrium potions and offer them to a Knight Commander, or to Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. Have you seen me? The collective is saddened at the absence of the great mage Reynold. Our friend has not been seen in quite some time, and our gatherings are the lesser for the loss of his tales of ribald exploits and the aroma of his delicious twice-baked meat pies. Reynold was last seen traveling in the direction of the Brazilian forest. Oh, how he did so love the outdoors. Anyone who returns with evidence of the whereabouts of the beloved mage Reynold will be rewarded. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast shadow upon those who labor under the light. Jubasto, have heard tale of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance the dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Bannister should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the scrolls of Bannister, I would be appropriately grateful. We already have that one, don't we?
See you again.
I guess not. I guess not. Alright, so this is Denerim. Look at it. It's a beautiful city. The alien ninja's right around the corner here.
My client appreciates your generosity.
Cool. I forget what that was for. The hooded couriers. Or is that for the scrolls of Bannister? Because I was giving them away? I don't know. Sergeant... Or Kylon. Right.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
How do you know who I am?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
You're a good cop. Really doing your duty there. Is the market district really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
How are they worse?
With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
Do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Alright, sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Also, did you know I killed the old Earl of Denerim's son? Yep, that was me. Hope that's okay.
Maker, my brother and his family.
Huh?
The Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
Damn.
Dunno. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
I'm fighting them. I'm probably not enough. Surely you'll let me in, right?
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
What happened to Earl of Urian?
There's been an elven uprising. Knifeears even have the gall to attack the Earl's only son. Killed him in cold blood.
Well, I mean...
With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage.
Jesus.
It's a mess in there.
Maker.
When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Wait, are you sure?
Closed. Be on your...
Damn. Don't believe the lies, friends of the Grey Warden assemble. The hidden pearl holds the key to resistance. The griffins will rise again. The hidden pearl. Okay. We've got a lot to do still. But let's go in here. This is the tavern, I think. Yep. Noble Tavern. So we got the whole market to look at. But in here we have... I think we have more quests, yeah. Alright. Just taking a look around real quick.
This is where the nobility comes to get drunk and decide who is the most self-important of them all. Good times.
Great times, even. Hi there, sir.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help? Maybe it was something not strictly legal? Do we want to do these quests? We kind of need the money, right? Does Soraya care about that? Like theft and stuff? I mean, I don't think she wants to do illegal things. And I might contradict, this is one of the bad things about playing so sporadically is I might forget what I've said in the past. We're good, right? So as long as we're not hurting somebody. Like, yeah. Let's see what he has to say. He glances around for prying eyes, then produces a few notes on behalf of interested parties. Correspondence interrupts. R has a small request. It's always useful to have a big name in your pocket, and there's nothing better than snagging them with their knickers down. If, in travels wide, someone were to come across notes between illicit lovers, I have certain specialists who can make the most of the texts, deliver them to the bartender, and an investment toward your future manipulation will be handsomely paid. That one's okay. D requires swift action. I have trouble. A few of my more excitable young associates got a little nervous during a couple of delicate handovers. Suffice to say, a little mess needs attention. Life is normally cheap, but if word of this gets out, there will be consequences. My men are under close watch, so I would be most grateful for someone willing to take care of this. Coin is assured. I'm not really sure what they're asking for that one. And negotiation aids. The troubles of the new blood seem to find me. I've ruffled some feathers with my alternative tactics, and certain people have had me blacklisted by my primary suppliers. So I put this out there to those enterprising friends who want an ally and perhaps a little coin. 15 toxin extract samples will be more than enough to ensure I can continue building support. Simple, isn't it? Yeah, you can do that too, that's fine. How many toxic extracts do we have? None? Oh, that's great. Can I make any?
Yes.
No. I don't know how to. Cool.
What can I get you, stranger?
Have you heard any rumors?
The Darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings, and then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. Anything else you need?
That would be a dangerous task, huh? Let's see what you have.
Right, I'll show you around.
You have anything good? Injury kit recipe. God, those are expensive. Why are they so expensive? You have an ale. I'll take that. I'll take the elf root too. Yeah. That'll be fine. Thank you, sir. Alright. We go in here. Crimson Ores leader. Don't have to worry about you guys yet, but you're who I'm after.
Maker's bless.
Notices of death. Warden. It is always a sad duty to report the deaths of those who have died in the service of the guild. Today, this duty falls to you, should you accept it. With this letter, you will find the names of 4 women recently widowed and their letters giving condolences for the loss of their husbands. All 4 men were killed doing the work of the irregulars, and we mourn the death of all who die in service to our ideals. Please handle this task with the discretion and care that I am confident you possess in spades. You must deliver these notes to the widows Irenia and Redcliffe, Lorana near Lake Calenhad, and Sarah and Tanya and Denerim. Many thanks for this difficult tasks. Restocking the guild. We're facing work coming in from 2 fronts, and everyone must contribute. The regulars are prepared to pay any man or woman who comes forth with a gift of 20 health poultices, no questions asked. If we work together, we can stock the irregulars for war. Okay.
Sings upon you, Warden.
Alright. So we got the one where we have to notify people. I don't remember. Is there anything back here I need to check out?
You must know that murder is wrong, I assume.
I'm sorry. Are you speaking to me?
That is why you wish to leave your crow. A crisis of conscience.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Joke if you wish. But I have the feeling that deep down you regret the life you have lived.
It's true. I regret it all.
Must you be such a child? Are you incapable of a single serious conversation?
I know. I'm terrible and it makes me sad. May I rest my head in your bosom? I wish to cry.
You can cry well away from my bosom, I'm certain.
Did I tell you I was an orphan? I never knew my mother.
Egad, I give up.
I love it.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Perhaps. I didn't think so. What is your cunning at, by the way? Ooh, it's only 17. Ooh. Liliana's was in the 20s. I'm just saying. Alright. Let's get out of here. Hopefully we can find... I think that yeah, that's Genitivi's right there. Don't want to go in there quite yet. I think we have... There's the magic shop.
Oh,
If I go in here... I don't think there's anything in here right now. Eventually there will be. But we're gonna get some loot. And loot's always good to have. Nothing amazing.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was here to deal. I won't take the blame for this one. Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
Which quest is this for? It's picking up bodies. I remember this one. I don't remember which quest it was for. Fire crystal. The door opens a crack in response to your knock. There's a light breeze, like a change in pressure. Present the small painted box. A large shadow nods. A patch of coin appears in exchange. Continue. The door closes. There we go. 3 gold. Nice and easy. Quest completed. Friends of Red Ginny. Beautiful. Alright. We got a lot of codex entries in here, which are going to level us up, I bet. Come on, we're almost there. There's nothing on the bookshelves. History of the Chantry, Part 4. The Kunari. There we go. The Aenar. Awesome. Alright, so that puts us at level what? Level 11. Okay. Well, what do we want to get? I suppose we want to keep getting dex up, right? Let's go 2 dex, 1 in strength. Master combat training. Okay, yeah. All that bullshit. The warrior's unwavering courage grants bonuses to damage, physical resistance, as well as a bonus to critical hit chances. Number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaged with. Okay. Or do you just want suppressing fire? I was talking with one of you about maybe getting some melee skills on her too, for when we need it. I imagine we're going to be able to get more than just the archer tree. That'll be next level. We can get rally. I think disengage would be a really good one to go and grab for her, especially. I guess we can just move towards that. I know taunt isn't like particularly useful for her, but just move these down a little bit. I don't like where they're at. Okay, not the best level, but we'll take it. More dexterity is always nice. Hello.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Browses wares. Okay. I did pick up a couple things. Some shields. Give me 60 silver for that. Thought we got something else too. Oh, a fancy vase. There you go. A little bit of money. What do you have? Okay. 31 gold for Winter's Breath. A dragon bone frost staff. That's really good for Morrigan. 92 gold for Reaper's Vestments. Jeez. +6 con. Resistances, armor. Good stuff. Good stuff. 78 gold for the Ring of Ages. Also really good. Electricity damage. Archivist increases experience from codexes. Oh, man, I feel like I gotta get that, right? Probably should have gotten that before we, I'm gonna buy that, yeah. I don't know if we're ever gonna remember to put it on. Probably just take up space, to be honest. Okay. This is really what we're here for, but we can't afford it. Tome of Arcane Technique. I mean, it does have some good, yeah, it has the Grandmaster Paralyze rune, which is really good too. Ancient Map of the Imperium. I think that's for win. We'll buy that though. It's a good gift. Some lyrium potions, okay. Okay, you can potent lyrium potion, ice salve, greater warm balm, shocking shock coating recipe. That's kind of cool. Greater lyrium, overpowering lure trap plans. Takes master trap making, swift salve, expert, and improved potion making. Okay, I don't think I have the skill for any of that yet, so I'm gonna hold off on that. What does my current belt do? +4 to attack. And throw this on. Yeah. Do I have to give you something?
Yes, make
Yes.
it quick.
Yes, I do. I have a note from your master.
Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Ha. Indeed. Alright. So from here, we're going to go this way. And we're going to check out the market. I'm going to save Genitivity for next episode. Or maybe we'll do that when we leave.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
I remember this guy. Satisfaction?
An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nord Noble Tavern. There we will duel.
Very well, if you insist. No. Logan's charges against me and the Grey Wardens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Logain's word?
Use your wits. The Wardens would never help the Darkspawn. If you're wrong, you'd be killing an innocent.
I cannot take that chance. As much as I feel in my bones you are guilty. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
They say you can get anything here. I once got pickpocketed.
Well, let's stay away from the pickpockets, huh? And just randomly lock chests around.
Crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
We sure could. Ah, Gorham. Yeah, you interacted with him a lot if you take the dwarven noble background. I'd rather buy information if you've got any to sell.
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
Who are some important people in Denerim?
It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north.
What's happening in the city right now?
The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town.
Let me see what you have.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Alright. Do you have anything worthwhile? Really good crossbow. Whitewood crossbow. Tier 6. Chance to avoid missile attacks. Yeah, nothing amazing. I mean, I guess this armor is better, but it's too expensive. I'm not going to spend that much money on that and some metal shards. Okay, honestly, Gorham, hate to say it, but your wares kind of suck. Hate to say it. Hate to break it to you.
What is it? I have work to do.
I have a note here from your master.
What does it say? I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
You're welcome, I guess. Alright, you wouldn't happen to be able to unlock any of these, would you?
This won't take long.
Key required. Key required. Alright.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian-scented oils in all of Denerim. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no?
What's there to see in the market?
Much of the city is still a mystery to me, but the markets is like my home. Circle and sorcered objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas in the alleyway north. The armorer, Wade, and his emporium are just to the south. If you need work, outside the rectory to the southeast is a chanter's board. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared, though. They do put on many airs.
Where are you from?
I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no?
Yes.
This Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Varroyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year.
Why did you leave?
Orlais has many, many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier, and we departed shortly after.
What's a chevalier? Chevalier.
You know so little of Orlais here. The chevaliers are knights of the highest order. They are the most skilled in the world. Their discipline, formidable. For their service, they're allowed privileges. They can do whatever they want to the lesser born.
What sort of trouble did you get in?
A chevalier took an interest in me. It was his right, but it was unwelcome. Incensed. My brother hit him over the head with a pot. Such a thing is almost treason. We left that very night and came here.
Those beasts are allowed to rape women?
That and more. Some revere them for their skill and their high service, but others tread lightly. As lightly as the mouse in the cat's den. If you will excuse me, I feel a touch lightheaded.
Of course, of course. Alright, we're also going to save Goldana for the next episode, too. All the good stuff for next episode. Can I unlock that? Nope. Who's this?
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth
Oh.
more than you'll make in 10 years.
Holy shit. Look at that, 25 extra XP from that. That's good. That's probably, you should probably like come here and get that immediately. To maximize XP, huh? I think this is for Zevran.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
Nothing special about Denerim.
Better trade cities to the north, but plenty good trade here. Now with war and blight, business is bad.
Have anything for sale?
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah, so he's got a bunch of poisons, I think. He's got 3 toxin extracts, which we do need. Concentrated crow poison. Demonic poison. Yeah, we're gonna have to get all this stuff at some point. Rhodesian bow. Nope, not better than my bow. Some arrows. Barbarian helmet. +2 to attack. You know what? I'm gonna get that, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Okay. And I guess we'll buy these toxin extracts too. Thank you very much, sir. Go ahead and put that on. Oh yeah. It's got the horns and everything. Love it.
Another visitor in my store. Enjoy browsing my wares.
Who are you?
Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Cesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
What affairs are those?
Business deals, meetings. Cesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store.
You aren't from Ferelden, are you?
No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
What do you mean?
On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time.
With the blight, Ferelden isn't exactly safe either.
Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
What stories do you have of Antiva?
It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than...
farewell.
Luck be to you, Warden.
And to you too, Mr. Orange-named character. Surely I'm never gonna meet you again.
Fine dwarven craft. Direct from
Greenstone, I'll take that. Knight Commander Tavish.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Okay.
Thank you and farewell.
You're welcome and farewell. Gonna put that on that. Then we got another one over here.
Yes.
And then there's Sarah that we have to tell that her husband's dead.
Yes?
Would someone like to handle this for me? I'll do the first one. I'm sorry to tell you that your husband is dead.
I feared this day would come.
Okay. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll talk to Goldana here and go talk to Wade. And then we'll go deeper into the city and see what kind of mischief we can find. Until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.